Hello everyone. I'm sorry we can't have this lecture in face because of the snow. I hope you can learn and hear from these video slides. The topic of this lecture is libraries. So first, we will start with the people aspect of libraries and talk about who are involved in the library, and then we're going to talk about different types of library. Um, there are many people involved in the library. Most directly relevant to us is librarians, and librarians are the blood of the library. They keep library running, and managers administrative side of library, and most of them coming from library background too. Media specialists are the librarians in the K to 12 environment, and they are playing more and more important role in the schools. Behind the scene, and there are other group of people involved in the library, trustees of the board, and they make the decision of financial and other important decisions of the library. Friends are the people who make donations to the library and support the library anyway. So it's also important to make a connection with them because with fundraising, which is one of the lecture down the road in this class, we can talk about we need to keep in touch with our friends, especially in bad economy time. Volunteers, there are many volunteers involved in the library, ranging from middle school, high school kids to um, internship trainees and adult, and a lot of stay-home mom who volunteer to gain some experience in order to change their career. So there are many volunteers in the library, and um, when we talk about library and Richard Rubin in his textbook talk about the idea of information cycle. He talked about the ERI model, education, research, and information model, and he talked about information start with creators. If this model is similar to Laszlo's book in the fundamentals of information studies, in that book, they use a different term but similar idea. In chapter 7 in Laszlo's book, and similar to this one, they gave a table, try to differentiate of this cycle from oral to written communication and electronic format. Okay, so uh, to combine these two models, and the cycle started with creators, and so in oral format will be storyteller, in written print format will be the author, researcher, or journalist, and in the electronic format will be programmer and database compiler. And once information was created, and then it will turn into the product. So in different form, it can be a book, can be an article, and can be a newsletter, um, or it can be database, journal, periodic database. So then from that, and the product can be either distributed by distributor or by disseminators. And distributors, including bookstore and libraries and other publishing companies, and they will be responsible to distribute the products. The disseminator will be the person similar to wholesaler, and they not only um, deliver the information from the distributor to end user, but also they play the role of educating people about like the role of our librarians, and we play an important role in disseminate information. So then finally, so the two arrows between creator and distributor, and the creator and disseminator indicate the creator, because of the development of new technologies, creator can reach disseminator or distributor or even users directly with their website, with their blog, with their Facebook, and so, and people start also e-publishing, they hosting their ebook online, and so this kind of a role is blurring, but the function of this information cycle still exists, still hold true. And the final end of this information cycle, the users, the patrons, and then their needs will turn into the new creators, and then creators trying to fulfill those new patron needs, and then producing new products, start a new cycle. um, so that's about people involved, and so in this cycle you can see what you can do as a librarian. So you can focus on the product part and the publishing company, and or you can be like a bookstore and other distributing industry, or you can be a disseminator, like you in charge of playing the bridge between patrons and the distributor. um, Different types of libraries. And so here, so in the classroom, I plan to show this three video YouTube clips. There are many videos in YouTube, and these three are particularly choose because the first one I want to give you some idea. The first one is our seminar. It took place at UC Berkeley several years ago, when they start the conference about academic library. And so in this video, I want you to pay attention to the issues. Before the keynote speaker, there was a short addressing a speech by the CIO at Berkeley, and he talked about three things, and how IT and the library relate and collaborate each other. And then in a keynote speaker, and she gave a very important view about what's her perspective of academic library is heading to. So it's a relatively long video, but if possible, I want you to, especially if you're interested in the track of academic library, I want you to hear those perspectives. And public library, this is a very short video, and here there are several case, different public library, and talk about what's the function of public library. So the things we talked about last week, what do we do, and who we are, and what do we do. And I hope from this short video you can get a sense. Public library is really the community center, and depends on your patrons' needs and the community needs. Your public library will be developed and have a different focus. And so I hope those kind of perspective will help you in your following assignment about a library tour. So really you want to, when you do that assignment, you want to pay attention to 4 factors: staffing, and technology, and the space, and the budget. And so when you do your library observation, and you want to ask the librarians, and